Good morning. Today we're in Louisiana and we're at the Red River National Wildlife Refuge. So we're staying in the area near Shreveport and we found this on All Trails, so we're gonna go check it out. It's supposed to have some really nice wildlife watching and birding opportunities. Some of the segments here run along a road, so you do hear some road noise. So we came to Louisiana because we've never been to the state before, and it was fairly close for us to cross from where we were in Hot Springs over to Louisiana to the Shreveport area. Also going to show you some footage. So right outside the casino hotel where we stayed, it runs along the Red River, and I noticed that there were cedar waxwings and they were having a great time because there was some like palm trees with like a berry type berries on them, and they were just flying from tree to tree, just feasting on these berries. So we stayed in a casino hotel because it was convenient and a good value, but we don't gamble. So we walked this like boardwalk riverfront area and did some bird watching. All right, so let's get back to the trail. So now we're on the lakeside or the lakeshore trail. I can't remember which one, but it's definitely quieter. You hear a lot less road noise. You're really close to the lake, yet you're covered by kind of like a brush covering. So as we hiked, we kept coming across these like holes in the trail, and we're not sure what made them. It said they have some invasive species here like nutrias or wild hogs, so I'm not sure if that's what was making them. So we've reached the wetlands portion of the trail, and you can see how things have just changed. Just kind of a swampy, low-lying environment. You can hear frogs, a lot more birds and stuff in this calmer part of the lake. There are just birds' nests everywhere, as you can see. They're all in the trees here. Being so close to the water, this has to be a perfect spot for the birds. I think this trail is a really good reminder. When you first start a trail, you can't always judge it by the start of the trail. So at the beginning, it looked beautiful overlooking the lake. Then we got to a section where we were just hugging the highway for a while, and you could hear all that road noise. I was kind of feeling a little disappointed, being like, well, I don't think I'm going to see the birds and what I wanted to see today. We kept going, and the trail gets absolutely gorgeous. This wetland area, and you get so close to the lake, and there are birds and birds' nests everywhere. So it's a good reminder, if a trail disappoints you at first, maybe keep going to see if it's going to get better, because usually it does. So it's probably not going to show up on the camera, but there are just dragonflies everywhere. All right, so we hiked all the way from the visitor center down around Lake Catherine. We were on the lakeside trail, and then we came down to this wetlands area. This is a very peaceful, very beautiful spot. A spot that I'd recommend if you're a wildlife watcher and a bird watcher. Didn't see any alligators or any hogs or armadillos or any of that unusual wildlife, but definitely saw a lot of egrets and herons and could hear frogs and crickets, and it's beautiful and peaceful here. I would definitely recommend this spot if you find yourself in the Shreveport area. Red River National Wildlife Refuge, this is called. It's free admission. I think there's over 5 miles of trails here. There's also great fishing and boating opportunities. So in the signage for the wildlife refuge, they said there can be alligators found here and armadillos, and then also those invasive species like the hogs or the nutria. So I was hoping to see maybe a unique animal on the way. We didn't really see any on our hike, but next to our hotel in the casino district, there was a Bass Pro Shop, and they had some alligators, so I did get to see those. So keep watching to the end of the slideshow, and you can see a little photo of those alligators at the Bass Pro Shop. This was such a great chance to visit a new state. Both my husband and I have never been to Louisiana before this trip. It was great to get to hike here. If you like this video, please consider subscribing, give it a like, share it with your friends. It really helps. Thanks for watching.